than 10,000 crores has been collected by various political parties via electoral bonds. But the question of the validity of the electoral bond system itself remains unanswered before the Supreme Court, as the petitions which have challenged the EB system remain unheard since 2015. Today, during a very brief hearing on the matter, Advocate Prashant Bhushan and Senior Advocate Kapil Sibal emphasized the urgency to hear this matter. Prashant Bhushan also pointed out that this is not one single petition, but is a series of petitions that has raised multiple questions which have a direct impact on the democratic system of our country. Whether the electoral bond system is valid or not, whether the political parties come under RTI or not, as well as the question of the amendment of the FCRA, that is the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act, which has allowed contributions and donations to political parties as well as individual persons from subsidiaries of foreign companies. All of these issues have been challenged before the Apex Court on the grounds that these have a direct impact on democracy, and also that funding of political parties, funding of politics is completely opaque as far as the petitioners are concerned. On the other hand, Solicitor General of India Tushar Mehta has argued that the electoral bond system is completely transparent. The SG, appearing before the bench headed by Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice Nagaratna, has in fact argued that the EB system is completely transparent and there is no opaqueness in this matter. However, Advocate Prashant Bhushan and Sibal both have argued that because these amendments were passed as money bills and bypass the scrutiny of the Parliament of the Rajya Sabha, this is also an aspect that needs to be considered by the court, that whether these amendments could have been passed as a money bill in the first place. So effectively, a large question mark remains on all of these issues, even as the Election Commission is expected to announce the dates of the Gujarat and Himachal elections just today, which is also something that was pointed out before the court by Prashant Bhushan, who said that every time right before a state election is about to be announced, the electoral bonds are opened, which raises the question of who exactly is funding and how much is who is funding and how much to the political parties in an ongoing election season. All of these matters will now have to be considered by the court, which has set a date of December 6th to hear this matter. However, Attorney General of India, R. Venkataramani, had asked for a date in January, pointing out that in November and December there are multiple constitution benches of the Supreme Court which are scheduled to hear important matters, and this matter is likely to not be taken up if the matter is listed in January. However, the judge himself also pointed out that this matter has not been heard for 7 years now. Question is now, what will happen on the 6th of December when this matter does finally get listed, and whether the government and the Election Commission will continue to take the stand that they have taken so far. In New Delhi, with cameraman Ashok Bhanot, this is Anisha Mathur for India Today.